April 28, 2020, another special session through the Omega Communications portal. Today, the presence of the galactic beings is strong around me, and as I sit to tune in and be receiving clearly, I have the sense that again I'm being drawn up into some sort of transportation vessel, craft, space. I don't know how to describe it fully. I just know that I feel I am being drawn up out of my body into this space, which immediately transports me into another area. This is above Earth. I'm looking down, I'm looking at Earth from a distance. So that's the reality that I've come into this space. And of course, because I'm doing this, I'm also aware that any of you who are resonating with this energy system will be with me. And my sense is that in this transportation energy sphere, there are other ones with me, other people, Earth people. So we are actually transported into this area which is separate from the planet. But again, it's to do with the greater galaxies around us and the Council of Light, or the beings who draw us into this space. The beings I see in the centre are communing with one another. It's a small group of perhaps 4 or 5, and they turn to address us all. And again, it's not a huge gathering of people who've been drawn into this space. You will sense yourself here because you've been drawn in here together with us. We commence the energy briefing to you, continuing what you have been receiving in the recent gatherings together here. And this relates at this time to your greater purpose, and you must be focused more strongly as a purposeful, strong, very much aligned into your galactic station, and in that way you are acting in accordance with the prime energy system for Earth. This was initiated in another timeline, in another energy system. And this is the way we could describe it to you, to bring to your notice that this was initiated as a greater plan well before your entry into Earth in your current formation. And you have been working with systems like this in many of your lifetimes, but this is the present focus where your attention is and where you feel the greatest need to establish a better system of life all around you. We're also advising you that the energy you are receiving is for you to put into perspective as you view the outcome of current phases around your planetary system, and reviewing it in comparison with what you feel and what you know from what you have brought forward into this lifetime. You have the potential and the energy available to you to reinforce many of the energy information systems which have been coming into you. So you will be going through an evaluation time of how you can actualize the intentions that you have within you, and to connect more strongly with the beings around you in this supporting space you've been drawn into. There is this time when the opportunity is given to you as individuals, but to the general population, if they are ready, for the adjustment and upgrading of the energy network pathways throughout your physical unit and throughout your energy system. The energy system is the most important, because then you are able to bring into the true perspective, the true reality of your present circumstances, the upgraded version of you, the activated light being self. And in this way, we are reconfirming to you your galactic status. When there are sufficient numbers of you recognizing this, acknowledging that this is what you are, then you are participating in that next civilization state, which exists around you and throughout your environment now, but is not recognized or visible yet until you have adapted to the downloading of energy which, during these few words, as you are drawn into this gathering, is increased. We give you the space between gatherings for your entire system to adapt to the change in the energy patterns. So you may experience times when your body and your entire energy system needs rest. You are in the appropriate intersection of time and influences coming through the dimensional portals, which are going through a series of alignment, coming into position for all of this to activate you in a deeper way. And this is a way we assist you, and we assist the planet, and we are assisting the galaxy around you. It is with respect that we give this to you. It is not forced upon you. But if you take advantage of these moments out of time measurement to absorb the patterns of energy, this will assist you greatly. And of course, it comes down to your personal acceptance and interpretation and opening up to the greater plan which you brought in to Earth with you. It is part of the process naturally occurring for you on Earth where this was available to you until there was the development over a few of your very early years when there was the sequential download coming into you, and yet it was retained in your energy circuits until various activations would take place. And thus you are in one of those activations. You'll feel the drawing in of many of the lines of important information to you in this time, and you are enveloped in the energy of that individually. Take this into you as you allow that to happen in all of the many ways that you perceive it. This gathering is concluded. Lani speaking again, and are you with me, everyone, as you feel your being withdrawn from that gathering back into transportation vehicles or devices, and being brought back to your physical body again? Do you sense, again, there's been an energy shift with what you've been receiving? I perceive there is a lot more given than just a few words. And of course the words have to pass through my energy perceptions, and they have to use my language. And yet the whole concept and presentation is much more than what is given. And this is why they say to take the time to absorb it and integrate it, remembering that as a galactic being, an energy being from a greater galaxy present here on Earth, that you have a greater understanding of all of this. So are you comfortably back connected into the present body you have? Thank you for being with me in this space. And if you feel to share these sessions, please do so. You never know who will respond to these messages. And so it does need sharing, because you are in contact with many other groups of beings. So thanks for doing your part of acknowledging your presence here on Earth.